So I wanted to share 2 tips for helping being organized in Google Classroom. They involve using emojis in your assignment titles and also simply moving the order within a folder or topics folder. So the first thing I want to show you is this is my distance learning folder for one of my 5th period classes. This is what my folder would look like if I kept everything in order of which it was posted. You'll see that you start at the bottom. I had a March check-in, then I had a syllabus update, my Blackboard Collaborate, week 1, week 2, an assignment was posted, week 3, more assignments were posted, week 4, and so on. So when kids have to go through this, scrolling through in the order in which you posted, although it seems logical for time-wise, I have went ahead and I have moved everything, and let me show you what it looks like when it's moved. This is my 3rd period class. This is basically the same information. However, what you should see or notice right away is all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of items that are all stars, and these are all my assignments that are due. So you can rearrange your folder as your week progresses and as you post things, so that way all the important things are at the top of the folder. Let me show you how you do that back in this class. So simply, this was my class that wasn't organized yet. So all I do is start to move, drag, and click. And all you have to do is drag and click up to where you want as you keep going. And I have moved all of my assignments then so that way it's still in order. You'll still see week 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's all my recorded information, so they know where to find the materials. But I move all my assignments so that way they stay focused on where the actual assignments are. Additionally, I remind them that it shows the due dates. So this is, oh, and then, oh yeah, I still need to organize a little bit more. I do the priority. So this was past due April 24th. This one's May 1st. This was May 8th. And my reading log number 3 and my reflections journal are due tomorrow. So if you simply reorganize your list so that way the things that are at the top of a folder, that will help your students more easily find them. So then the other thing I did, and you'll see that helps make things stand out, and let me make it a little visual, more visible. I put an icon so that way you can see how much it stands out a little bit more. I save this for the end of the school year when the kids are starting to get a little glazed at all the information overload. So how do I do that? There is a app for that, and my app happens to be right here. It's an Emoji keyboard. If you go to the Chrome store, oops, Google Chrome store, gotta put the word in. You can search for Emoji keyboard. Comes up with a couple choices. The one that I'm using is Emoji keyboard for Chrome, and when you have it right here, it'll say add to Chrome, and I did, and then it installs it up here. You'll then see that you get a whole bunch of options for emojis that you can add. So what I do is when I have my assignment and I'm creating it, let's say for some reason I wanted to add something for this one. You can add an icon after you've already created it. You just click edit. And so let's say I want to distinguish this week 5 for some reason. And this is all my most frequent searches. It gives you what you use the most. So I happen to use this star and this star a lot. I use the pointer finger to say pay attention or an exclamation point. I use the little books. The heart one is another big one I use. So let's just say you want to use a heart for something. You copy it and it pastes it there. So if there's something you want them to pay extra attention to, and then you just click save, and it puts that in the title. Now you'll see that some of it gets cut off, so I try to be mindful of how long I want something to be, and if you decide it's too distracting, you can go back in and edit it and take it back out. You will learn that some icons show up better than others, and I use the icons in order to bring attention right now for the materials, the assignments that are due. So moving things around and adding icons, those are my two tips for you. All you have to do is drag and drop to move things in a list up and down, and add the icon in order to bring a little extra attention to it. That's my tip. Thanks.